Minasan konnichiwa. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I'm Joy. If you are new to the channel, hope you're doing well today, doing wonderful. So I'm back with another reaction, and for this one I'm going to be checking out how Japanese Wagyu beef is grinded farm to table. And this video is from the Only in Japan channel. So let's go ahead and check this one out, and kindly subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up. Alright, let's get right straight into it.
So here we are in Yonezawa. Welcome to the processing plant. This is where they decide what is the standard. Is this an A5, A4? What is the grade? We're going to be taking you in this episode from the farm all the way to the table. What makes this the best Wagyu steak in Japan?
Only in Japan.
Oh, that intro.
Winter in Yonezawa
Very
means
nice.
snow. A lot of it. But that doesn't slow people down much up here in Japan's northern prefecture, Yamagata. The average temperature in winter is below zero. I drove from the station to the Yonezawa meat processing plant to get a look at how Wagyu beef here was graded to see how they judge the quality through the marbling. Yonezawa is generally considered one of the three most famous beef brands in Japan, with Kobe and Matsuzaka, so they take their branding seriously here. Approximately 3,000 黒毛 Wagyu will be branded as Yonezawa beef annually. It's here at the inspection that the branding is decided.
ステーキ肉の霜降りの度合いを測ってます。
なんでここに切りましたか？
ここが全部同じ場所で切ってますけど、これが基準で、これで肉量を全部計算します。
The beef inspectors have to first decide the yield, A, B, or C, decided by the ratio of meat compared to the actual carcass weight. Then the marbling is graded through the BMS, or Beef Marbling Standard Score, from 1 to 12. The BMS score determines the grading score on a scale of 1 to 5. You can see as the marbling or fat gets more intense, the number increases. Better even marbling impacts juiciness, tenderness, flavor, and texture, which leads to an overall eating experience. The highest rank for Japanese Wagyu beef is A5, and only A4 and A5 rank beef will obtain the coveted Yonezawa beef brand. The rest are branded as Yamagata beef, which is still exceptional.
ありますね。
ありますか？
ありますね。
A2 rank.
A2 is still a pretty good looking cut of steak, leaner.
これは A2 です。
あんまりマーブリング見えないよね。
いいですね。
だから A2 です。
はい。そして肉の色も濃いです。
はい。
これは A3 です。
A3? A3 just misses the cut, but you can see it has excellent balance of red akami and fat.
Wow.
美味しそう。これ。
これも A4、これも A4 ですね。A4。A4。
The A4 marbling is well balanced. This is my favorite, enough red meat to give it a good chew, mixing with the fat in the mouth.
Wow.
A5 is intense. The marbling is balanced between the red akami meat, making it look pink. So from A2 to A5, can you see the difference? The fat content of黒毛 Wagyu in Japan is said to be different than other beef. The fat, it's lighter, more of an olive oil consistency. There's research showing it's high in monounsaturated fatty acids, omega-3 and 6, which are essential fatty acids, said to lower cholesterol. There does seem to be some legitimate health benefits in that A5 marbling, but I do believe in eating meat in moderation.
Wow, look at that marbling, super intense.
I never
This
thought
was the
about
highest
this.
level of marbling I could find on this day.
Like just eat meat. Wow.
The A5 stamp is Japan's highest rank, and here it gets the Yonezawa Wagyu stamp too.
Stamp. A5. This is surprising to me.
ついてる、傷ついてるから。
The GI, or Geographical Indicator Stamp, is a certificate from the Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry, and
Really?
Fisheries in Japan. Yonezawa beef is registered as a representative beef brand of Japan.
Wow.
There
Registered.
were a lot of A5 ranked Yonezawa Wagyu today. For Yonezawa area ranchers, that
This is
A5
serious.
ranking is a big deal.
It's serious.
It's rare to buy an entire beef carcass, so the Yonezawa meat processing plant will separate it into sections, which is more useful for distributors. This can be a pretty labor-intensive job using specialized tools and knives. Cleaning and removing the parts is done with a lot of precision here because they know this is Yonezawa beef, a top brand representing their region.
This does a lot of work. Oh. Much easier with that.
After separation, the beef is put into bags and placed on a clamshell vacuum shrink wrapper. The meat is then dipped in hot water to tighten the wrap around the beef, the ice water freezing that process for a well-protected and preserved block of meat.
I wondered how many kilo is that?
They're labeled and ready to go to the restaurants or distribution centers. Let's follow the blocks of katarosu or ribrosu, ribeye, to a distribution center. This is the Sato Chikusan Processing Center in Yonezawa, where a variety of beef cuts are packaged for restaurants and consumers around Japan.
I didn't know it snowed much like this in Japan. I thought
Each
Japan
area
is
on the floor
quite warm.
processes
I
the
never
cuts
knew
of Wagyu
it's
beef
cold.
for a specific way to eat it. This is katarosu, or chuck eye roll, a cut near the neck. These thin slices will be perfect for sukiyaki.
Wow. So thin.
This cut of sankakubara, or chuck rib, will make excellent yakiniku.
Wow, that looks nice. You see the fat?
This uchimomo, or top round, has incredibly well-balanced marbling and has a special purpose. Can you guess what they're doing?
No.
That's a heart-shaped steak.
Oh. Low. Wow. That looks really nice.
Don't worry, nothing is wasted.
Maybe that's
This
making
will
me
be used for
hungry now.
yakiniku or another dish. This is Yonezawa sirloin steak. The workers are quite skilled at getting the cuts even.
Exactly.
These will be sent to supermarkets and restaurants.
There's no measurement there. Like, I'm just here wondering how is it getting this? Because they all look the same. The cuts the same. Anyway, they're used to it though. Used to the cuts.
This sliced beef is ude, or shoulder clod, mixed with momoniku, or thigh. Any side cuts get sliced into pieces for yakiniku grilling.
Look at the slice.
Large cuts come in like this for processing to the consumer. Large restaurants may have their own meat lockers like this too. Generally, Wagyu is aged for about a month before it gets to the market meat aisle. This is a chunk of rib ross, or rib loin. The meat is packaged for gifts here, sent to premium supermarkets around Japan. Sato-san runs down some of the history of Yonezawa beef, which makes it different and special to other brands.
そうですね。山形の中にもやっぱり山形牛とかはブランド牛はあるんです。ブランドはあるんですけども、米沢は沖多摩地域といってですね、3市5町の 地域が沖多摩地方ってありまして、そこで育ったいろいろ定義はあるんですけど、米沢牛の特別な美味しさといいますと、やっぱり出荷月齢が32ヶ月以上という制限を設けている点なんですけども、なぜ32ヶ月以上にしているかといいますと、長期肥育をすることによって脂の甘みが増しまして、やっぱ食べた時にすごい甘みを感じることができまして、そこが最大のやっぱ他のブランド牛との違いがを言うであればそこの点だと思います。
The Yonezawa brand became famous in 1875 when resident English teacher Charles Henry Dallas ate the local beef and loved it. When his term ended, he bought one as a souvenir for his friends.
それを横浜に持ち帰ったことが米沢牛の始まりで、その美味しいということで、みんな評判になって、それから米沢牛っていうのがだんだんと広まっていった形になります。
Wow, that's nice.
So what about the prices at the butcher shop and restaurant? They operate a shop and restaurant by Yonezawa Station. This thinly cut momo or top round is for sukiyaki or shabu shabu. These special boneless short rib cuts or tokujo karabi are 1,380 yen for 100 grams or about $12 for a quarter pound. Yonezawa sirloin steak, 1,850 yen for 100 grams or about $16 for a quarter pound. Misuji or brisket steaks are 1,480 yen per 100 grams or about $13 for a quarter pound. These burgers are about $3.50 each. They make only 30 a day. Let me know in the comments what you think of the prices here. This sukiyaki or gyunabe course is 3,700 yen. 120 grams of A5 graded ribeye slices of Yonezawa Wagyu beef. Look at that beautifully marbled, thinly sliced beef. Soy sauce, sugar, and mirin are in that sukiyaki hot pot soup.
Looks nice. Looks yummy, yummy.
Sukiyaki is one of the best ways to eat premium Wagyu beef. The fat melting into the salty soy sweet soup of vegetables and tofu. It's eaten with a little raw egg, the meat dipped in it, which adds an incredible richness. She's telling me to put the raw egg in the bowl and mix it. This is the sukiyaki dipping sauce. Just a fresh raw egg.
Fresh raw egg.
The meat cooks pretty fast.
I don't know if
Coat
I
it
can
in that
eat
raw egg and enjoy.
Raw egg. I don't know if I can. Oof. That's the sauce.
Sukiyaki is maybe the best winter food. Of course, there's shabu shabu, and of course, there's nabe, mono, and there's all these other really delicious soups. But sukiyaki with Wagyu, you can't do any better than this.
It's true, but with Yonezawa beef in Yonezawa, you can't go wrong no matter how you eat it.
I would rather just
Before
eat
we
that
head to
like
the farm,
that. I don't
where
think
exactly
I'll
is
the raw
Yonezawa?
egg.
It's in the northern part of Japan called Tohoku. Yamagata Prefecture is on the Sea of Japan side, a 75-minute Shinkansen ride from Tokyo Station. Yonezawa is an old castle town where Uesugi Shrine can be visited. You can still feel the Edo era here. Pulling away, you can see why the city has some of the best beef in Japan. The area is fertile, fresh water and air, fair summers, chilly winters.
Nice.
It's a city surrounded by nature. Let's head to the Tanaka Ranch.
I didn't know
The snow is still coming down strong.
Do have a lot of snow like this, honestly. I'm surprised to see that. I used to think Japan
There are
is
1,250 cattle here. This is where they live, sheltered from the sub-zero temperature and snow. Entering into the cow house, I quickly noticed there isn't much smell. Not like what you'd think. Today, it's quiet, just the hum of the fans.
Wow.
You'll see each cow has a 10-digit number which can be traced on the Japan Wagyu database, tracing its family lineage through several generations.
Wow, interesting. That's interesting.
Tanaka-san guided me around the cow house. This heifer is nearing her 32-month mark.
32 months.
Here's a baby warmed by
That's
heat
almost
lamps.
3 years.
The calves are super cute and super curious when visitors come.
Yeah. 3
You
years.
won't find its mom far away. Wagyu cows are shy. They lead stress-free lives here. I came to learn that they also love to be groomed and even cheek massaged. Make friends with one, you may make friends with them all. Here in Yonezawa, they eat a diet of hay, rice, straw, and corn.
Oh, that's a corn and rice.
Tanaka-san is also using the manure for biofuel here. Between the domes, you can see the process taking place through these little windows. Anaerobic bacteria is added to the excrement. This digestion creating heat, making methane gas or biomethane. That's some magical poop. Being able to harness this organic material to create biofuel removes greenhouse gases from the environment and creates renewable energy, a good investment. This is the biogas digestate turned into compost fertilizer for use to grow produce. It truly seems like nothing is wasted.
最近牛を飼ってる上で二酸化炭素を排出するとか、あとその堆肥の問題だとか、いろいろその環境問題で騒がれている中で、地元で喜ばれるような牛を作っていきたいっていうか、そういうふうに考えまして。
Finally, I head to a restaurant famous for serving Yonezawa beef in different ways.
Wow, this is an amazing spread of different kind of foods with Yonezawa Wagyu, Yonezawa beef. We have here a shabu shabu.
Oh,
look how thinly
nice.
sliced that beef is. Obviously, if you look at the marbling, it is an A5 ranked beef. Also, we have some sushi here that is A5 ranked. We're gonna be putting this meal together. There's other ways to eat, including steak, yakiniku, sukiyaki. I'm gonna eat what's in front of me. Right now, there is a pot of boiling water, which is shabu shabu, so let's go dig into that right now.
You can see that it's very thinly sliced,
Look at the way
beautifully
they
marbled
thinly
beef.
Sliced it. Wow.
And it's cut thin because in shabu shabu,
Oh, is
it
that
cooks
cooked?
super fast when you put it in
Okay.
the hot
he's
water
gonna
like
cook
this.
it now and be eating it. Oh my god. Oh, I would love to try this.
Usually you'll get some dipping sauces for shabu shabu, sesame and ponzu. I usually favor the
That was so
sesame,
quick.
a little richer than the ponzu, but whichever one you pick, make sure that none of it drips down the side of your mouth.
Heaven. Paradise.
Oh, I love the.
This steak is cooked rare, pink, not red from the marbling.
Looks nice.
It's super tender, very little tension in the bite, flavors exploding with each chew. One bite is
It's
enough
very
for me to
funny
take a
though.
time out. Savor it for a moment longer.
Take a time out just for one bite.
Sushi, an interesting
It's
way
very
to enjoy
funny.
Wagyu in Japan. It's not
Oh,
raw,
this is
just
nice.
slightly
I really
cooked to
like
melt
it.
the fats a bit.
Wow.
It's really pleasant to have both meat and rice in one bite.
Very tender. I like it with the rice, but I think I'm gonna have to go with the shabu shabu. No, this is really good. This is really good.
An overall meal that is a must for Japanese cuisine fanatics and meat lovers like myself. Traveling the country to eat is one of the delights Japan offers visitors. All 4 seasons offering special foods, but here in Yonezawa, the beef can be enjoyed year-round.
Thank you for watching this episode on Yonezawa beef. I hope you enjoyed it. This is my ride back to
I
Shinkansen,
really
back to
like-
Tokyo. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing to the Only in Japan channel for another adventure to all the corners of Japan. Mata ne.
Guys, to be honest, I never thought that beef, like meat, has ranking you know, that was quite surprising to know. Yeah, it was quite surprising. And I think you see that the last food he ate, oh my god, the last restaurant he went to, the way they sliced that meat so tender, oh my god, that was insane. And I just love the fact that it was raw, they serve it raw, and they just dip it into the warm water with vegetables and everything, and just like literally just cook so fast. Oh my god, that was so nice. I really like it. And I did love I did love the sushi with the rice, you know, that was really nice, and the steak as well. And I think this is so nice. I really enjoyed the video. The last restaurant I made, the food actually did make me feel so hungry. And yeah, to be honest, I never thought that, you know, beef does have rank. I mean, that was surprising to know. Such an interesting video. And one thing I did notice in the video as well was the snow. To be honest, guys, I've always thought in my head, I've always been thinking that Japan is a little bit warm, because I live in Ireland and it's really cold, extremely cold. So I always had in my mind that, you know, Japan, it's kind of a little bit warm. I was so surprised to see a lot of snow. That's a lot of snow out there, you know. Well, anyways, I think this is such an enjoyable video. I really did enjoy the video, and I think I've learned one or two things today about meat ranking. That was interesting to know. I like it. I enjoyed it. Such a nice one. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Leave your thoughts, what you think, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, share, drop a recommendation, what video you want to see. So that will be it for this video. I'll see you all in the next one. You will see me. Peace and bye bye for now.